Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nikki, and for those of you who do know me, thank you so much for coming back and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for watching this video. Now before we go any further, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also hit the notification bell beside it so you never ever miss an upload from me. Also give this video a nice big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see next. Now, so today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It's kind of like a green, bluish, purple cut crease eye. It's very bright and bold. Definitely for spring, definitely for, you know, summertime. Since we are definitely in spring, I thought I would do something that was really colorful and bright and just kind of spring inspired, and I really absolutely loved how this look turned out. You know, the eyes are very bold, the lips are very neutral and not doing too much. I think this is a very pretty just a pretty look that you can just rock throughout this spring, or you could just save it for the summer. You know, you never know. It's all up to you. So I just absolutely love how this turned out, and I decided to just, you know, post it. A lot of looks I film and I don't like how they turn out, so I don't post them. But for this look, I definitely wanted to post it. And if you guys hear a lawnmower, you know, someone's outside mowing the grass. So sorry if you hear that noise there. But yeah, anywho, I'm not gonna ramble because I don't want this intro to be super duper long. But yeah, if you wanna see how I got this look, then of course just continue to watch. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So I've already done my brows off camera, and now I'm spraying this Urban Decay primer spray just to prime my skin for foundation. Alright, so what I did was I used the NYX Dark Circle Concealer in the shade Deep, and I used that to do some color correcting because, as you guys know, I do suffer from acne and dark spots, so this works so well. Alright, for foundation, I'm using the Becca 24-hour foundation in the shade Amber, and I'm just applying this all over my face. Now, I did get a little carried away and applied a little bit too much, but that's okay. That just means I have to blend a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna blend this all over my skin. I love this foundation so much. The coverage is amazing. This is a more thicker foundation, so I would definitely recommend using probably like a beauty blender to get it like really blended and get it more airbrushed. But because I don't have a real technique sponge on hand right now, I'm just using my Morphe M439 brush to just buff that out. Next, for concealer, I'm using my e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Beige, and I'm going to use this to highlight my face. And I'm sorry you guys that this angle is so horrible. I did not realize the camera was not set up right, so I'm so sorry about this. And after I blended out that concealer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in the shade Banana. And that's the reason why I skipped, you know, some of these parts too, because I didn't want you guys looking at my chin and my nose for a long period of time. So yeah, again, I apologize. Then I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in the shade NC50, and I'm just applying this literally all over my face just to set my foundation and make sure everything is nice and blended, and just kind of dusting away a little bit of that Fenty Beauty powder as well because I don't need it at the moment. Alright, next you guys, I'm going in to contour my face using, of course, my Ride or Die OG Black Radiance Rich Mahogany Pressed Powder. And I'm using that to contour my cheeks, forehead, jawline, and I also did the bridge of my nose, so yeah. Alright, now I'm going in to add a little bit more of that Fenty powder just to protect my face from any fallout that it may get from eyeshadow application. Now I'm going in with the Juvias Mini Masquerade palette. I am taking the shade Cairo. It's a really pretty warm shade. It does have a little shimmer to it. And I'm applying that into the crease, going back and forth like windshield wiper motions. This is going to be my transition shade for all of the colors and shadows I'm applying. Next, I'm going into the shade I think Dahlia. I'm sorry, I said that all wrong. Dahlia. My palette is so dirty, so I couldn't really read the name. But the shade Dahlia, And this is just a really, oh my god, such a beautiful blue. And I'm gonna apply that into the crease as well. And I'm really packing this on because I really want this shade to be very heavy, because this is definitely going to be a bold eye look. So I'm just popping that blue like right underneath that transition color and just getting it in there really good, kind of winging it out to give me a nice wing effect. After that, I'm going back into the shade Cairo just to blend out the edges of that blue, to soften the edges a little bit so that it doesn't look so harsh and everything looks nice and blended. So I'm just taking that warmer shade to really just blend out the edges. Next, I'm going in with the shade Chai, and this is a nice pretty it's like a bluish purple shade. It reminds me of like a midnight blue, midnight purple, midnight blue. I think it's midnight blue. And I'm just popping that into the outer V area just to kind of give my crease some nice depth. Alright, going back in with that e.l.f. concealer that I used to highlight. I lost a little bit of footage, but you guys can actually see me start cutting the crease. But I'm going to do the same for both eyes. Just cut the crease kind of halfway. And then I'm going back into the Juvias Place palette, and I'm applying this pretty green shimmer shade. It's called Molly, and I'm applying that all over my lid. And I'm going to do this for both eyes. After I've applied the green, I'm going to go in with that shade Chai again, just to blend everything together, really to marry that blue and that purple shade together. Y'all, really, by the end of this look, once the Dahlia and Chai blended together, it almost looked green and periwinkle, which was one of the things I really loved about this look. I love how it blended together. Now I'm just going in with some Urban Decay All Nighter Spray and highlighting. I'm using my Magic Collection highlight that I got from the beauty supply store in the shade number 1. It's a glowy bronzer. Love it so much. I use it as a highlight. And for lashes, I've applied the Ardell Faux Mink lashes in the number 854. And while they're drying, I'm doing my lips, and I'm applying this Sephora Liquid Lip Stain in number 41. I love this color so much. I'm almost out of it. I definitely need to purchase some more. But it's just a nice neutral lip that really will go with pretty much anything. So this is one of my favorite lips in my collection. It's one that I used to reach for a lot. But then when I started adding more to my collection, I just started kind of doing some different stuff. Alright guys, so I applied my lashes off camera, and this is pretty much the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!